Hi there, this is Anna Dolopo, and I'm teaching the Business Acumen of Successful Acupuncturists tomorrow, Sunday, March 27 at 7:30 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. It's a 4-hour class, and with that, you, licensed acupuncturists in the United States, get 4 CEUs and 4 PDAs. So the $200 you'll spend, I always like to share with my students that you should assume that that's going to convert to a minimum of $2,000 in your investment, if not $20,000. But I like to look at it like within 1 to 10 years, you can convert that to $200,000. And that, I see that happen over and over and over with my students. If you follow the instructions, which are very simple, I work with my students so that you know exactly what to do. So what am I teaching? The Business Acumen of Successful Acupuncturists with the Academy of Acupuncture. And I've been teaching with them for a few years now, and we're excited that we've pretty much been going since COVID, and we're very grateful that we can do this on Zoom. And so I just want to share, it's not just about making money. First of all, in my other videos, I do share that from 1999 until 2006, I didn't make a profit. And when I met the late Grandmaster Dr. Richard Tiafotan in 2006, March 6th, that's when I really learned how to see 100 or more patients a week. And this is my 23rd year in practice. I'm a licensed acupuncturist. I'm board certified. This is going to be my last semester come this May in my doctorate program with Pacific College of Health and Science, and I will get my doctorate. I will earn my doctorate of acupuncture and Chinese medicine in July. So I'm so grateful for that. I'm a mother of 3. I've been married. This is going to be This is going on my 20th year now, and I have a soon-to-be 18-year-old, an 11-year-old, and a 4-year-old. And I'm 48 years old, and it's been a great ride doing Chinese medicine. And for those of you around the world who really pursue your practice, your craft of practicing Eastern medicine, many of us know that this can be a challenge in earning money. So why am I sharing this? Dr. Eileen Han created the Business Acumen of Successful Acupuncturists. It was her vision. It was part of her vision when she started creating this curriculum in 2017, and I'm honored that I've been the instructor chosen to teach this class. If you go to successfulacupuncturist.com, you'll see some of my students' results. In the year 2020, when many acupuncturists were closing their doors all around the country and perhaps around the world, 6 of my elite black belts, that's what I call my students, opened up their practices. I helped them, I guided them, and I was excited to see that they were taking some of the concepts and creating better results in their lives. Having more freedom, more money creates more freedom. And that's really the video I would like to share with you today. I'm here in my hotel room. This is where I'll be teaching the Zoom. I was planning on going into class tomorrow to teach, but Dr. Han is giving me the opportunity to teach directly on Zoom. So that'll make things a lot easier for everyone. I want to talk about freedom, and that's what money can give you. And so I'll just describe the last few days. So yesterday I took Friday off. I'm a mother of 3. They are in school, and my 11-year-old had a pentathlon. Those are the 5 activities that they do with the Olympics, and it was a fun event. I did not have to ask anyone to take the day off. That's important, especially if you're a parent. And for those of you who, you don't have to be a mom or a dad to understand the value of being free from having a boss and asking human resources or your boss or your manager, can I please have this time off? I think most people around the world would love the opportunity to say, I'm just going to take this time off. And if you're already scheduled with patients and you get this last minute notice from your teachers or the school saying your child has an event, you're able to do so. And the only people you have to be accountable to are your patients, not to a boss. You are self-employed. You get to do things on your own time. So guess what? My husband and I were the photographers, two of the photographers of what was necessary for the event. It was fun. I didn't have to ask for any days off. Now today I had a huge day. So instead of working my normal hours, I went in for 1 hour. And during that time frame, from really 2:50 until 4:10, I saw 9 patients. My patients stay 1 to 3 hours. I dressed up like this to let them know I had a gala to go this evening. It was a fundraising event, really fun with my daughter's school, again, the 11-year-old, and they understood. So I started at 2:50, 3 o'clock, and my last patient was at 4:10. I was out by 5:30. I was able to see 9 patients, and in that time frame, the majority of them, all 8 of them, went straight to the table, did my thing, and only one of them had a private consultation. I will discuss that in the class that I'm teaching tomorrow, Sunday at 7:30 in the morning. I do realize that some of you will be getting this after the class. The next class will be May 1. But I want to do a last minute video just so that people understand what freedom feels like. Now, the reason why I want to share what today was like is so that you can understand, especially for those of you who are practicing mothers, maybe practicing fathers, and for those of you who just want to have more freedom. Today, my daughter, who's almost 18 years old, is concertmaster with her orchestra, and she had a performance. I have a main nanny who's in Brazil right now, so I have 3 other nannies who are covering her. And this is a great, I didn't have a nanny until the 3rd child. My nannies help me tremendously. They help with the laundry. I don't do any laundry. They help with the dishes. They help with the dogs. They help with, taking care of my children. I do drop-offs. My nannies do the pickups. My children are in dance and jiu-jitsu and violin, and they have tutoring. So these things cost money. So one of my nannies, she met me at the high school. I dropped off my senior so that she can play in the orchestra. And then my nanny was there waiting for me. Made my life very easy because I was unable to drop her off, pick her up and bring her home. So then my second child, that was at 9 in the morning. At 10 in the morning, my 11-year-old had a belt promotion. She's been training jiu-jitsu for 5 years now, and she got promoted from gray black belt to yellow white belt. I'm very, very proud of her. Why am I sharing that little thing? Because it's these little things that stress us moms out. How am I gonna get here? How am I gonna get there? What about my work? I have to take time off from work. I have to ask people for time off. I gotta get people to cover me, or that kind of stress. I didn't have that stress. So I was there, I was able to be there for a few hours. I met my nanny and my other child at the mall. So the 3 of my children, my 3 children and my nanny were there. I was able to hang out with them for an hour and a half. And then I went to work and I saw my 9 patients. And then I went to my gala, which was the fundraising event for my child. And then for her school, I drove from Orange County down here to San Diego so that I can have, at first I was thinking I was going to go into class tomorrow, but I think it'll just make everything easier for everyone since I was given the opportunity to teach from Zoom. So much freedom. I have one of my nannies staying the night with my children. When you have the extra money in your life, especially as a working mom, you're not freaking out about who's going to take care of your kids. There are reliable people who can help you. And this was something that wasn't revealed to me until the funds became available. Now, this week I took Friday off. I normally work 5 days a week. I don't work the 40 plus hours that most people think I do. So this week, because I took yesterday off, I have Wednesdays and Sundays off typically. I worked a total of 26 hours and I saw an average of 19 patients a day. So on Monday, I saw 22 patients. Tuesday, I saw 22 patients. Thursday, I saw 23 patients. and today I saw 9 patients. So that was a total of 75 patients. Now, when I'm working 5, if I want to work 6 days a week, I can easily see 80 to 100 plus patients a week. Keep in mind, I'm also in my doctorate. I have a few weeks before I go back to school on May 2nd. So you see how I'm able to juggle, having children, working, teaching the business acumen of successful acupuncturists, having elite black belts that I counsel, that I mentor. I mean, it's a lot to juggle, but at the same time, I take a lot of time to myself. I treat myself with acupuncture for anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on the day. I treat myself almost every day. It's critical. So today I had those 2 events, hung out with my kids, went to the gala, and then now I'm in San Diego. And people say, you have so much energy. Yeah, you know why? Because something about also making money gives you energy, because you're not drained about finances. So that was my week. I do want to mention that last weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I took Friday off, I took Saturday off. I'm off on Sundays. Why am I mentioning last weekend? Because my children are also dancers. They both dance in 2 dance teams. One of them dances in 2 elite dance teams with her conservatory, and the other one dances also in 2 dance teams, and they dance in a duo together. They danced Friday, Saturday, and Sunday last week. The Friday event, they took first place, and I never care really if they win or not. I just want them to have fun. But it was splendid to see that they took first place and that they also took category. They took their category. They won their category. So why am I mentioning Friday, Saturday, Sunday I had off? Because that's what freedom does. Again, I didn't have to ask people. I didn't have to ask anyone, can I work? Can I take the days off? When you have children and activities, or again, if you don't have kids and you just want to have freedom and you want to have the freedom to do your own activities, it's so gratifying to not have to ask people for days off. That's why I keep mentioning about making more money, because money converts to freedom. And when you work for yourself, you really can call your own shots. I didn't make a profit from 1999 to 2006 on my first paycheck. My last paycheck was January 24, 2007. That was the very last paycheck I ever took, and I never looked back since. I gave birth to my children in 2004, 2010, and 2017. I started practice in 1999. I've been in this game studying Chinese medicine since 1994. So I've seen how much my life was able to change with being able to just do what I want, when I want, and the only people I have to really be accountable to is to my patients. So I'm going to break down the numbers during the class, but the purpose of this video is to share with you acupuncturists, doctors of Chinese medicine, doctors of Eastern medicine, registered acupuncturists, whatever your title is, all around the world, that whether you see this before this class at 7:30 in the morning Pacific Standard Time, or after, because we're going to be teaching the class again on May 1st, you can understand how I can have a life while also having a busy practice. So if I just didn't have kids and I just wanted to work like I used to and just, be very intense about work, I can easily see 100 plus patients a week. But these days, I have a family to take care of, and I have people that do rely on me, and money gives you that freedom. The class is going to be on Zoom. Just register with the academyofacupuncture.com. May 1st, I will be teaching a similar class. Every time I teach these classes, it's not the same information. There may be some overlapping information, but repetition is the mother of skill, and I do want to bring new information every time I do speak with students. Being great in our craft is amazing, but being able to make a living in our craft is even better. I specifically left this door open so you can see. I have this, you probably can't see, but I have a gorgeous view of the marina, and I get to travel quite a bit, so they boosted me up to this executive suite. And so I get these little perks of being able to have fun, meet people, and still practice my craft and heal the world. So if your desire is to have a life as with your practice. You can do that, and I can show you how I've been able to make a lot of my elite black belts achieve their own dreams. So visit successfulacupuncturist.com to see our results. Register at the academyofacupuncture.com, and I look forward to seeing you in class. If not today, March 27, well, tomorrow, 7:30 in the morning, Sunday at 7 Pacific Standard Time. Please join us on May 1st. You are going to love it. We're going to turn your $200 to $200,000. Again, within 1 to 10 years. The more you apply the material, the faster you'll get results. All right, if you'd like to telegram me, 1-619-341-4341. If you want to check out my work as an acupuncturist, you can go to elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com. Again, my name is Anna Dolopo, and I will soon be Dr. Anna Navita Dolopo as soon as I get earn my doctorate. I'm board certified and I'm licensed. I've been in practice since 1999. Thank you so much. Have a great night.